Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Bible Haven. Today we're unpacking one of the most misunderstood teachings of Jesus ever recorded. You know the one? Turn the other cheek. Many assume it means letting others walk all over you, being passive, and taking every insult or hit without responding. Some think you should smile and say, "Thanks, go ahead, hit me again." But that's not even close to what Jesus intended. This isn't about weakness or surrender. Jesus is actually giving us a smart, counterintuitive method to resist wrongdoing, a non-violent, strategic way to reveal injustice while protecting your dignity. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see this verse in a whole new light, and it could change how you deal with conflict forever. Here's the context. This teaching is from the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5. Jesus is speaking to a large crowd of mostly poor Jews living under Roman rule. They were heavily taxed, vulnerable to soldiers' orders, and could be publicly humiliated by anyone in authority. Just before this, Jesus quotes the Old Testament, "You have heard it said, eye for eye, tooth for tooth." That comes from Exodus, Leviticus, and Deuteronomy. It was a law meant to prevent excessive revenge, not to encourage retaliation. Then Jesus says, "But I tell you," and offers 3 scenarios for responding to injustice. 1, a slap on the cheek. 2, a lawsuit for your tunic. 3, being forced to walk a mile with a soldier. Today we'll focus on the first example. But all 3 share the same principle. If someone slaps you on the right cheek, turn the other cheek as well. Why the right cheek? That's important. Back then, almost everyone was right-handed. A backhand slap with the right hand was not a fight between equals. It was an insult, a deliberate attempt to humiliate. Masters struck slaves, husbands struck wives, Romans struck Jews, parents struck children, all with the backhand. The point was to say, "You are beneath me." Now, if you offer the left cheek in response, the aggressor faces a dilemma. Do they strike with their left hand, considered unclean? Or do they use a closed fist, acknowledging you as an equal? Either option exposes their wrongdoing and forces them to treat you with human respect. You resist without aggression and reclaim your dignity. This is not passivity, it's tactical, non-violent resistance. Scholars like Walter Wink have highlighted this as creative protest. Jesus was teaching the oppressed how to stand firm without starting an unwinnable fight. The other examples illustrate the same idea. If someone sues for your cloak, give them your outer garment too. Public nakedness shames the oppressor more than the poor person. Going the extra mile with a Roman soldier forces him to break his own law publicly. In each case, you respond cleverly, exposing evil without violence. This is exactly the approach Martin Luther King Jr. and Gandhi used, non-violent resistance inspired by Jesus. And Jesus himself modeled this. During his trial, when slapped, he spoke truthfully, asking why he was being struck unjustly. On the cross, he didn't retaliate physically, but forgave, stopping the cycle of hatred. So, how does this apply today? First, this is not a call to endure abuse. Anyone facing domestic violence or serious physical harm should get help immediately. Jesus' teaching is about insults, slights, and everyday injustices, situations where retaliation escalates conflict unnecessarily. When someone cuts you off in traffic, respond with prayer instead of anger. When co-workers spread gossip, answer with kindness, not revenge. In larger injustices like bullying or racism, stand firm creatively and peacefully. Turning the other cheek means you refuse to be defined by evil. You stay in control and respond with love, which is far stronger than hate. Romans 12:21 says, "Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." Many miss this because we read it with modern assumptions, thinking it's about passivity or weakness. But Jesus was radical. He taught a third way: not fight, not flee, but transform. When you respond with integrity and love, you expose injustice and reclaim your power. Try it next time someone wrongs you. It could change them and definitely change you. If this message hits you, don't hesitate. Subscribe right now to Daily Bible Haven. Hit like, share this with someone who needs it, and join our family before missing out. Every moment you wait is a chance lost to grow in faith and wisdom. Don't ignore it. Your spiritual growth depends on it. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.